Good morning, students. As you are already familiar with the primary storage devices that I have discussed in an earlier presentation, today I will start with the secondary storage devices. So what are those secondary storage devices? These are those storage devices where the data can be stored permanently. They are non-volatile in nature. That means when the power supply is cut off, the data in those storage devices is not lost. Let's first categorize the different types of secondary storage devices. The first in the list is the hard disk, followed by the floppy disk, the magnetic tape, the flash memory, the memory cards, and finally the CD and the DVD-ROM. Let's start with the hard disk. The hard disk are those storage devices that can store huge quantity of data. The hard disk is the most commonly used storage device. Almost every computer has at least one hard disk. They may have two hard disks, but at least they should have one hard disk. The hard disk is a metal platter. That means the shape of a hard disk is in the form of a circular disk, and that disk-like thing is that metal platter. And on top of that metal platter there will be magnetic coating that will be fixed, and even at the bottom of that metal platter magnetic coating will be fixed. Now several such hard disks in the form of metal platters are stacked together on top of another. That is, they are kept on top of one another without touching each other. And once they do like that, it forms a disk pack for a very large storage. Then the disk pack or the collection of these hard disks in the form of metal platters are housed in a metal container. That is, they are kept in a metal container, and that is finally fixed inside a computer permanently. Note that when several such hard disks are stacked on top of one another, they finally form a very large hard disk. Just look at the diagram in this figure. This is the diagram of a hard disk. If you look at this diagram very closely, you will notice that there are many circular shaped disks in the form of metallic platters which are housed on top of one another. These circular shaped metallic platters, when they are housed on top of one another, they finally form a disk pack for a very large storage. That is known as the hard disk. And this hard disk is finally fixed inside a computer permanently. The next secondary storage device in the list is the floppy disk. The floppy disk is made up of a plastic or a fiber material, and it is portable. It's portable in the sense that we can carry it wherever we go. That is, we can carry it inside our pocket and move freely. But they are unreliable. This is because these type of storage devices get damaged very easily, and due to its unreliable nature, floppy disks are not used nowadays with modern day computers. They are obsolete. These floppy disks cannot store huge quantity of data because their storage capacity is very less. Just look at the diagram in this slide. This is the diagram of a floppy disk. The next secondary storage device is the magnetic tape. So what is basically a magnetic tape? The magnetic tape resembles a videotape which was used in the early 90s to record movies. Computers which were used in the early 90s, for those computers, storage devices such as pen drive or CD or DVD-ROM were not introduced. So in those times, magnetic tapes were used as a storage device. The speed of the magnetic tape is very slow in nature. That means since all the data in the magnetic tape cannot be accessed at once, that is why they are very slow in nature. The data in those magnetic tapes are accessed sequentially. That is, from one portion of the magnetic tape, if the data is retrieved, it takes time to move to another portion of the magnetic tape to retrieve the data, which makes these magnetic tapes very slow in nature. But they are very highly reliable because they can store large amount of data for a very long time. These tapes are basically used for storing the backups of industrial and scientific data. The diagram in this slide shows a magnetic tape.